Alrighty, welcome back to the long-lost Age of Wonders 4 campaign. The infestation by Ratscuttle Pontificus here, who is currently kind of cowering in a corner here, licking our wounds because we've gotten awfully beat up. I may very well have set up a campaign which I wanted to be difficult. I may have set it up to be more difficult than we can handle, but by no means am I ready to give up on it. It has been a while, obviously, since I've gotten to this. I have, unfortunately, too many different pokers in the fire, irons in the fire, and allowed myself to get distracted from this one for too long, but I am happy to get back into it now. So one thing that is abundantly clear, I don't remember exactly what my strategy was, but I think I was trying to clear out this infestation because I wanted to build a second city over here. And as lovely as that sounds, I can't keep waiting and not getting that taken care of, and meanwhile not having a second city go up. I need to hurry up and get a second city. So I think what I'm likely to do is just go ahead and drop one maybe here. It actually, this is terrible because it's bordering Bridgedale here, so that's not ideal. If I put it here, it's bordering Korheim. No wonder I was struggling. But I got to build it somewhere. If I build it here, it's going to be right next to this infestation. That's fine. There's no reason why that wouldn't be okay. We do need to, unfortunately... Well, actually, no. I think... Okay, let me just check one thing. He's recovering. Okay, so since he's recovering, that means I should be able to run out here. And unfortunately, I can't get quite far enough to drop down an outpost, but I will do that next turn. I will drop down an outpost next turn, relocate everybody over to here, and be in a position to help defend it. Okay, so strategic overview. Korheim here is our vassal, I believe, correct? And we only have the single city over here, Magnaford. We have free cities. We have Korheim, who is bonded vassalage. Okay, so that's good. Right now it's the two of us against the world, and the world includes just absolutely countless numbers of infestations, which is a big part of why everything has been such a struggle so far. Meanwhile, we have Hambinger over here, the wholesome halflings, who is not yet an enemy, but is absolutely going to become an enemy because they hate us. And just as a refresher to anybody who is new to the campaign, we are the one and only evil faction in a world where everybody hates evil factions. I think it's the disdain for evil world trait or something like that. So we're eventually basically going to have to fight everybody except for any free cities that we might vassalize. So that is what is causing so much of the trouble. We do we do have, you know, our wits. We've got a tiny little group of armies over here, and that's about it with which to where's my army? One of these things is my army over the view. There we go. So yeah, that's literally all we've got are those three armies and then single unit stacks. Okay, so yeah, all right. It is what it is. By no means do I want to give up. I hate to start campaigns without finishing them, so I am going to keep going on this one. I think I need to just take a look here at our army composition. We've got melee and ranged. We've got melee and sunderer. We've got this Autumn Fairy, which is very ironic that our evil empire here has got a fairy as one of our strongest units, and more melee and sunders. Okay, so what I need are more ranged units. So that would mean like a fury. Houndmasters are good units as well. I could obviously consider recruiting some of them, but I'm going to do a fury for now. Meanwhile, actually, let me look at our city. Our city is Neutral, 0 stability, which is obviously not great. However, we are going to be building a bathhouse, and that will definitely help. I should actually refamiliarize myself with what we even are here, and also they've since I last played this, they have released patches, and so I know one thing that has changed is the hero count. It is no longer a matter of how many cities you have, but this just increases over time. So we actually can support 3 heroes, and I only have the 1 right now. So that's obviously something that I want to take a look at, and I think we have the money to hire in some new ones. So yeah, let's get ourselves some more units here. Let's get ourselves some more stability here. We have 100 Imperium. Let's take a look at heroes. Recruit. Okay, so yeah, Insidious and and I wanted to take a look here at what Insidious Infestation does for us. We got Spawnkin, which is good. This gives us more smaller models in each of our units, which helps us do extra damage. Overwhelm Tactics. Okay, that's fine. Quick reflexes. That's good actually, and adaptable. That's fine. Ruthless Raiders. Okay, yeah, that's good. And Runesmiths. Okay, I feel okay about all that. So now here we have an archery hero. Summon Undead is his... Oh, so he's level 5, so he's already got one of these signature skills. That could be useful. Archery, Restore, Sprint, and Vigor. None of that is bad. What's his... As a governor, he modifies the draft income by 2 per point. Let me just take a look at some of our other options here. Wait a minute, Militarist. While Army Leader, all shield units, polearm units, shock units, and fighter units gain +1 defense. That's good, actually. I quite like that. In fact, I think we're going to go ahead and go with this person. Why not? What's your name? Dana Grodvalk. Consider yourself recruited, Dana. Congratulations. You are a part of the crew. The few, the proud. Well, I don't really know quite how proud we are, but the few, anyway. Let's get you into an army over here. And meanwhile, we can get one more hero as well. And we can afford another one, so let's do it. Hero overview, recruit. You are also level 5. You're a nature adept. I'm less thrilled with that. This could be very good. As a governor, you give a +30 production income. You're still Insidious. I want to make sure that we're Insidious Infestation, because any of our heroes are. Just because, number 1, it's thematic, and number 2, because we are taking pains to improve our race by giving them, what are they called, unit enhancements. So, yeah. Down here, we got some level 3 Insidious Infestation characters. Lucky, that's okay. Magical Caretaker, that's less great for me, because I'm not going to plan on having too many magical summoned units. Okay, so Builder. Let's just take a look at you. Endurance training. Experienced leader. Inspiring leader. I don't necessarily love all these. Restore's good. Yeah, I'm going to take him anyway. He's got... Why not? Oh, what's his signature skill? Frostfire detonation? That's good. I like that. Consider yourself recruited. And you also are now to make your way towards our armies. I should also... Do I have road here? I do. I did build a road. At least I had the foresight to do that much. Okay. Alright, you guys need to rest up and recuperate, and yeah. We'll just, we'll do the best we can. I feel a little bit better now that we at least have 3 heroes. Let's go ahead and end our turn and see what happens here. Handbanger is not yet declaring war on us, so that's good. I did assign Korheim to attack a pirate cove. Now, it does not appear he's actually moving in the correct direction to be doing that. Because that's the pirate cove, I think, that I assigned him to attack. Speaking of which, they're about to invade us, aren't they? They are invading. Yes, they are. Okay. Well, that's important to know. We're going to have... We got defenses here, but we don't exactly want to give them free range of our provinces. Okay. You... First of all, I want to get you in here. And now, from here, we're going to build an outpost. It's only going to take one turn, so I'm going to go ahead and get you guys, join him. That army is 688. It is not strong enough to wipe out that infestation, but it's probably strong enough to defend the new city. It's just going to be an outpost at first, obviously. Let's go ahead and get you. You're faster. Let's get you in this stack. Okay, and then get you headed down here as well. And now you... Wait a minute. He's there. That's a hero. That's a hero. What did I... Oh, I didn't move a hero. I thought it was a Houndmaster I moved in there. Duh. Okay. Yes, that's my mistake. Okay. I want the Houndmaster... Well, dagnabbit, I kind of screwed that up. Okay. Never mind. Here. You move to here. You move into here. You move into here with him. And that'll be good enough. We've got these armies. I'm actually going to move you back to here. You are going to defend the home province with new units that we are building to stop that infestation. I'd like to have 3 6-stacks over here, but I just can't. I can't do it with so many different infestations all around. Okay, Korheim. I'm not sure why. Oh, that was just a message. Rainbow Clover acquired. Very good. Okay. So how are we doing here? Rainbow Clover, that gives us plus 100 relations with free cities and rulers. That's fine. New Empire Development skill available. Okay, so far, we've got 140. We've only spent on basic seafaring and on gaining an additional Whispering Stone. Military engineering. Okay, so that's good. Oh, and all of these chaos. So that's good. Okay, so farms granting +5 food. That would be nice to have. Founding or absorbing cities takes 2 less turns. +1 population. Considering I'm just now in the process of building a new city, I think that's pretty important to take. And here we have natural recovery. Your units regenerated an additional +15 hit points per turn. That's actually going to be quite useful as well. So lots of things for us to spend Imperium on. Meanwhile, Wayfinder enchantment. Yeah, I think we've got the mana to be able to afford it. It's going to take 1 turn to cast it. We produced our... whatever it was that we just produced. What was that again? It was the Mana Obelisk. Okay, very good. And now we're building the bathhouse, which is very much going to be needed soon. So 3 more turns for another province to get added. I don't want to be burning Imperium on increasing the size of that city right now. So let's go ahead. Okay, so you guys are Oh, at this point, I want to keep them in the stacks that they're in, I think. So I don't want to be splitting them out, even though some of them still have some movement left. Now, you... What can you do? You obviously can't go inside Hambinger's territory. He's got some different things going on over here. I think at this point we probably head up this way. Looks like there's more exploring to do up here. Although, actually it looks like I've been up here and then I got chased away. So where is there an underground passage that I can check out? Looks like there's one right there, but it's inside his territory. That's not ideal. Well, we're going to keep heading this way for now. And you... Okay, you're basically just exploring Bridgedale. Let me take a look at Bridgedale here. Free cities. Okay, so we're working on them as well. So this is where our 2 Whispering Stones are. That's fine. You're going to get attacked if you fly inside that infestation, I believe. Is it going to be... It's on invasion, so they might actually leave their borders to attack me. So that's not great. What about you? You're recovering, so I think I can afford to come up like this. Okay. And of course, it'll be very nice when we have Bridgedale as a vassal as well, because Bridgedale and Korheim can actually serve as a nice buffer between us and Hambinger if he declares war on us. Of course, our new city is going to be outside that buffer, so never mind about that. That's not a great idea, Michael. Okay. Probably what we need to do is just get you up here and joining our armies. You could probably be of more value up there. So do we only have the one scout at this point? That's all we have. Indeed. Okay. Well, scout what you can, buddy. All right. And have I done anything in the underground at all? Any scouting at all down here? Well, clearly not very much. All right. Let's... I hate to even do this, but I'm going to take a look here. We are in last place overall. We are in last place militarily. We are in last place expansion-wise. We are in last place magic-wise. Last place economics-wise. And last place... No! Awesome. We're not quite in last place. We're in second to last place diplomatically. Wonderful. I think we've turned a corner here. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn again and keep an eye here on this. All 3 stacks together, maybe we can wipe out that infestation. And definitely, okay, so we can see Hambinger moving a little bit there. If not the infestation itself, we can at least wipe out this little stack of Marauder Guard. Okay, so there's our outpost. How much do we need? 200 Imperium. Okay. I can go ahead and build the palisade walls, and I will go ahead and do that. Now you... Moving you to here. You're full up in terms of healing. You're full up in terms of healing. You are full up in terms of healing. You guys right here. Wow, those 3 stacks together are stronger than our 3 stacks. Yikes. Okay, well... Ritual of Alacrity, that's good to remember that we can do that. That That restores hit points, movement points, has a 3-turn cooldown. Okay, very good. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and attack this Marauder Guard. They did have a 5th unit that appeared, probably just this Entwined Thrall, that appeared once we moved next to it. Let's just take a look here, see what they've got. Nothing here too strong. I feel like we should be able to win this without losing any units, but I've felt that way before. Okay, there, yeah, we knew that was going to happen. They're sending the infestation towards us, but with a little luck, Korheim can actually destroy that army. Spell ready, Wayfarer. Yeah, let's go ahead and cast that. Now our one and only scout is just a tiny little bit more effective. The outpost found. Yes, we know. Orders. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and do this. It's going to... Oh! The nymph, putting on as brave a face as possible, tries to keep her group behind she and faces your troops defiantly. I believe that's a little bit of a grammatical error, unless I'm misreading that. Faces your troops defiantly, but otherwise says nothing and makes no hostile movements. Will you allow her safe passage? Well, unfortunately, we cannot. I wish I could. No, I don't even wish I could. But we are avoiding becoming good or even neutral in this game. We have to maintain our evil alignment. So I'm going to attack them. And we're going to do the manual combat because that's what we do. We fight all of our battles manually. Besides, that's where the most fun part of the game is in fighting battles. Although I quite enjoy the strategy in this game as well, so I shouldn't be quite so flippant about that. Let's go ahead and get you guys moving up towards the action. You behind him. You guys like this. Let's see how far they can get. Of course, they're ranged. This ice spider, can he jump? He's got swift. Does not have jump. The range of the frozen web is 1. Okay, so I think we can give ourselves a little bit of time here to consolidate. Cloud in a bottle, I have to remember that I've got that. What's the range on this? 6 hexes. Excellent, okay. Yeah, let's just go ahead and get everybody kind of consolidated. You're an archery unit, so you can actually get away with being a little bit behind. We'll go ahead and send you forward a little bit because we don't care if we lose you. You'll get resummoned in the next battle anyway. Okay. We should be able to overwhelm them with numbers, I would think, but we'll see how it goes. Okay. In turn, everybody with movement points remaining will go into defense. Well, that's literally everybody. Okay. All right, can you reach? You can reach. And your chance of doing a shield wall against him is going to be, a shield bash is going to be 90%. So let's go ahead and move you up here. And shield bash. Stunned, very good, okay. Now you can get up to here. You can get all the way up. I don't see any reason not to do it this way. Sunder his armor a little bit. Did I sunder his armor? I should have. Okay. Now you move here so that you can sort of be a barrier from that spider attacking our sunderer. Okay, here we go. Now, we've got a range. Lightning Evocation hits 3 units. We also have, I could do over channel. I have not a ton of mana, but got some. I should have done the summon last turn. I don't know why I didn't. Oh well. Alright, so, and then we've got this as a range of 7. Deals damage in a 1 hex radius. I can get all 4 of them with this. Didn't worry about the over channeling because I don't want to burn through all my mana in a fight that frankly shouldn't be that hard to win. So we're going to run you forward. You're a defender, so you can't shield bash. You can shield bash, however. And your chances of shield bashing are only 66%. You've already moved, of course. Okay, here we go. Let's get you into position. 90% chance of hitting here. Sunder defense 3. Let's go ahead and do it. Okay. And our doggo here, let's get you around behind. Give them a vicious little bite there, and they're now marked. And you, well, let me move everybody else here first. You can actually get close enough to attack this one unit. You can get in up if I put you on. Okay, that'll be good. That will be good, and you can now get close enough that you can shoot pretty effectively. We're going to shoot you at the target that's been marked. Get the dog, the hound, and the hound master working as a team. At this point, I'm kind of inclined to not do the shield bash and just do as much damage as possible. Okay, and you. So, okay, what do you have here? You've got Summon Undead and Sprint. And of course, you've got the Shoot Bow. What's the range in this? It's just 4. To have any kind of a decent chance, I need to move to at least here. You have just your regular Poison Blast plus an Invigorate. You may as well move over this way. Oh, and then my fairy. Don't want to forget my fairy. My fairy's got a range of 6, but it takes... I can't move. Okay, obviously I don't want to do that. If I go to here... I still can't. Let me get to here, I guess. And I have no chance to... He's got lightning resistance. He doesn't, so I may as well target him back there. Okay, and meanwhile you, from right here... You have a 75% against him back there. You can finish him off. Not quite. Not quite. Well, in that case, we are going to try it. Oh, there we go. 99% chance to stun him. So that'll be good. He'll be burning and... Let's see. I'm actually not going to attack because he does almost as much damage to us as we do to him. So I'm going to defend. And then you, if I get up here, I'm gonna move you around. Okay. All right, and I'm not going to use any of my, let me see here. Maybe I could just do, this is only 10 mana. I can do that. He's got fire weakness, so that's not a bad option. Okay. Next unit. So who have I, I'm afraid I've forgotten a unit here. Nope, I haven't forgotten any units. Okay. Dominated, that's terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay. Not too thrilled by that. I need to pay more attention. In fact, I remember now that dominated has caused me problems before. Okay. That's obviously, this aggression will not stand. We obviously need to rectify that. He's got blight weakness. Let's go ahead and just destroy him here. Okay, you've already used your shield bash and you can't actually even reach. But you can get to here. Okay, let me just see here. If I were going to shield bash you, my 99% chance, okay, I'd say that's probably worth it. All right, boom. So he's now stunned. We need to do everything we can here on this guy. Try to kill him ASAP. Yeah, so you might as well go ahead and do that. You move up and around. You, 60% chance to hit if I move you here. Let's try it. Okay, pretty good. I won't say no to that. You have a blight weakness, so we actually should be able to maybe even kill you here. Nope, not quite. All right. Well, let's kill you. Okay, a little bit slow there on the animation, but whatever. You go ahead and get in here and do what you can. We need to kill this guy. All right, now what I should have done is obviously killed this thing first. There we go. Now you, from here, 100%. Okay, so that just leaves him. He can't fight back. Okay, very good. The most damage that we took in that fight was from our dominated unit attacking our Sunderer, unfortunately, but not so much that we can't easily recover from that. Go ahead and close that out. And now you've got enough to be able to instantly grants you some knowledge. Yeah, we'll take knowledge. Knowledge is good. Let's move back in. Let's go ahead and move to here. So if this army comes down and attacks us and those other two armies stay where they are, then they will not reinforce the fight. So we need to wait for one of these armies to come down and attack us. That's got to unfortunately be the strategy. Now, meanwhile, you... What do I want to do with you? What can I do with you? Not a lot is the answer. Let's get you at least in friendlier territory, and then maybe we can come down here and get this watchtower. Okay, alignment changed. Okay, so we're back to evil. That's what we needed. Ruler leveled up. That's good. Let's go ahead and take... What do we have here? What did we give ourselves? We gave ourselves... Those are all things that we started with. How come I can't... Oh, I know. I can see what I chose down here. Arcane Strength, Distant Evocation, Fire Evoker, Lightning Evoker, Magecraft, and Vigor. Okay, so let's just continue more of the battle magic stuff. Magecraft 2 is a good one. Gives us additional accuracy. Ignores up to 2 status resistance. I don't think we need Frost Evoker on top of the others that we've already got. Channel Power, I'm not crazy about that one. Let's do Magecraft. Boom. And close. Let me just look at his gear here. Helmet. Cancel. What was this? Demoralizing Mask. No, I'd rather have the Demoralizing Mask. But it's good to remember here that we do actually have an extra helmet that we can give to somebody. So let's do that. Let's give it to... Not you, because you're ranged. Actually, I don't really want to give it to you either, because you're ranged. We'll keep it for another hero, maybe. We produced a Fury. That's good. Let's go ahead and get... We're going to be running out of money here quite quickly at this rate, but we are going to go ahead and recruit a melee unit or two in here. Let's get a warrior. Okay, yeah, we obviously need to rectify our money situation. Oh, here we go. We can annex another province. This is good. I don't guess we have not cleared that out yet. That's definitely something that we're going to want to do. What's good for us? I don't see anything that's going to instantly grant us money, unfortunately, but let's go ahead and I think maybe spread down this way for now. Although we do have some sheep down here, so we need to clear out that stack and then we can get those sheep. Alright, from a boosting standpoint, 2 farms and 1 quarry. We currently have that, so he is already boosted. If I wanted to build something else, okay, so what would be... Masonic Hall needs 3 farms, so another farm would be a good idea. Storehouse, we don't have any foresters right now, interesting. Well, foresters would be good. Since we don't have any. And this counts as a forester if we wanted to do the Forest of Stakes. And that gives us demoralized for enemies. It's a thought. It's a thought. The draft and production definitely good. And plus 7 draft actually per adjacent forester. That's not a great place to put it because there could only be at most 1 adjacent forester. I'm more inclined to do another farm for now. I think maybe we'll just do this. No, let's do it down here. Okay. And so now, yes, Masonic Hall is boosted, Mint is boosted, and Mint would give us more money. So that's probably a really good option here. We need that probably more than we need extra draft. Or, I'm sorry, extra production. Yeah, that works for me. Okay. Alrighty. Meanwhile, how long? 1 turn away from getting the watchtower built. Looks like 3 turns away from getting enough Imperium to be able to convert it into a city. Orders required. Okay, you are staying where you are. You are staying where you are. You are staying where you are. You are going to fly up here and join that stack. I don't dare try to go into a gold ancient wonder at this point. And you are staying where you are. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let me just check my diplomacy here. The free cities. Pact of Loyalty in 4 turns. This one is Flourishing Vassalage in 5 turns. Okay. Alright. Let's do this. Okay, so he's already... Hambinger's already converted his outpost over there into a city. That's distressing. Here we go. Is he going to attack us? No, he's patrolling. Interesting. Well, by him patrolling, he's now far enough away from this guy that we could actually attack right here and only get these 2 stacks. And that kind of feels like we have to do it. This is definitely our opportunity to make hay while the sun shines. So let's get everybody up here into position. Can you reach? If I move you up to here, can you get up here as well? You can. Excellent. Okay. All right. This will be a major goal accomplishment and a good way to wrap up this episode, I think, if we can win this battle right here. Manual combat. We're fighting 8 units. They've got 1 tier 4, 1 tier 3. The tier 4, let me look at him. He's got Enfeebling Howl. That's okay. I can live with that. Charge Strike and Phase. I got to be careful about that Unicorn phasing and getting around behind us into our back line. But other than that, I feel like we should be able to win this. Okay, here they come. I don't mind if I lose 1 or 2 tier 1 units, so I'm not exactly going to kamikaze them, but I am going to not play it overly safe with an attempt to not lose anything at all. I do think we want to continue to make them come towards us, though, because those floral stingers move very slow, and maybe we can get some of these guys to get them out ahead of the rest of them, make them attack us in echelon. So let's go ahead and do it like that. We're going to kind of... How far can you move? We can get you a little bit closer here. Let's get you kind of on the flank. Get you here. Get you here. Now you... Okay, that's all blocked. Okay, so... We're actually going to do this a little bit differently. We're going to move you a little bit farther. We're going to move you to here. Move you guys around like so. Okay, so you can do a summon. Let's summon an animal here. Okay. We got ourselves a nightmare. Very good. I'll take that. You can move over here. You are going to move. Can they get to here? They can. Okay. They can actually get far enough to attack the nightmare. Our nightmare could actually run up and attack them as well. I'm not going to do that, though, because they'll all just gang up and destroy him in one turn, and I think we can get that nightmare to last more than one turn if we play our cards somewhat intelligently. Let's go ahead and get you. You can do a summon as well, right? Summon undead. That takes all of your movement, but that's okay. Let's get you... use you as bait. That's fine. If they want to fly all the way in here to attack you, that suits me just fine. Let's get you down to here. Can they reach you? They can reach you, but you can actually do the summon. What did we get here? We got a corrupt soul. The corrupt soul has crushing anguish. Okay, that is not great. The melee strike is fine, however. Let's go ahead and move you to here. You down here. And you over here. Okay, I think that's everybody at this point. Let's go ahead and just make sure we didn't miss anyone. Okay, in turn. We got fortune. That's good. I'll take it. Okay. Oh man, he did. Wow. Didn't realize that was an area of effect. It's okay. With any luck, he won't be able to do it again for the rest of the combat before he's dead. Okay. So this plan to kind of relocate everybody down around here didn't work out terribly well, but that's okay. Sometimes that's going to happen. You can go ahead and charge full speed up here. Get a full head of steam before charging. You can actually not reach... Okay, first of all here, let me do this. Is there a good place for me to do a blinding gale? That looks pretty effective, actually. It's only going to hit 2 units, but it's going to do a lot of damage to those 2 units. Here... Oh. Yeah, this would actually hit... Let's do it. Okay. Let's get you... Let's see here. First of all, the hound... Where's my hound at? Here you are. If you attack here, you cancel retaliation. You're going to mark him. You're not going to do very much damage, but you're going to mark him, and that's the main reason why I'm doing it. That plus canceling retaliation. That's quite strong. Okay, now you have a good chance to do some damage here. I should probably look at my magic before I do anything more. Healing Roots is for a single unit. Song of the Reckless is for a single unit. Fury of the Horde is all tier 1 units. Let me see here. Do I have enough tier 1 units to justify this? Sure. Yeah, I got quite a few. Alright, let's do it. Okay. Now, your chance to shield bash here, 48%. That's not great. I think I'm just going to attack. Since the hound kindly canceled your retaliation. Okay, you... Oh, I got to remember I've got my over channel. So I could do another heal this turn if I wanted to. Okay, does anybody have lightning resistance or vulnerability? No. Okay, well, I want to make sure I get you, and it looks like it would get you two as well. That's better than the fire. So with the fire, the most I could hit is 2 units. Okay, you... If you were to do... Wait a minute. Let me see here. If I were to move you to, let's say, here, you're 100% to hit, and you could reach and do a shield bash, 99%. That seems worth it to me. Let's go ahead and let's do our sundering just in case the percentages would change with a unit getting in the way here. I guess we'll move you to here. Do I want to shield bash you? It's now 100%, or do I just want to do damage to you? Depends on whether anybody else can reach. Can anybody else reach? Well, you can actually reach from a range. You cannot reach. Let's get you moving as fast as you can. You can get to 100%. Boom. And that means the shield bash is not needed because we're going to kill him, I think. Indeed. Now that leaves a defender here. You guys, unfortunately, are not in great position to surround that guy. Let's get you moving up this way. And you moving up this way. Where's our corrupt soul? The corrupt soul, we definitely don't mind him getting damaged or even killed. What I'd like to do... He could use up the retaliation. He's got... Okay, so this... okay. Let me think about this for a second. I could go ahead and shoot here. 100% versus 70%. You... Okay, I think you might be better off just sundering. Okay, we're going to use you to basically absorb the retaliation. And now you can get in there and sunder, or alternatively, you could shield bash, 66%. Now let's go ahead and do this. Okay, decent damage. You can go ahead and fire at that guy. Is that an... What are those? Infernal Hounds? No, those are wargs, okay. You could heal somebody. It's always a possibility. You could also blast him, but only do 12 points. Chance of poisoning, though. You could move to here and blast him and do pretty good damage to him. Actually, you... 99%. I think we'll take that. That means I think it's worthwhile to go ahead and hit you like so. Chance of poisoning. Come on, poison. Very good. I'll take that. You can... Doesn't matter which way I move you, you can't actually get into the action yet, so I'll move you around like this. Next unit. Who's left? You will run up this way. You can... No line of sight, so you can't reach anything, so you can go into defense mode. And turn... Okay, so now we're ready to do a... We can do a Blaze of the Horde. Does anybody have Okay, we could actually do pretty decent damage to that guy if we did that. Not such great damage to them. We could do... He's got fire weakness, so that's an option. I forgot there's 2 of those guys up there. Does anybody need healing? The only units that have really taken significant damage are the summoned units, which I don't care about. So I'm going to go ahead and hit him, because he's by far my biggest concern. Okay, now we can end our turn. Okay, he just phased. That's what we were worried about. And he just killed my Fury. Dagnabbit. Well, I did say I didn't mind losing 1 unit. Or no, was that that? Yeah, that was the Fury. That wasn't the Houndmaster. Darn those unicorns. Those evil, evil unicorns. Alright, well... I could do this, quite a bit of damage to those 2 units. One of them has fire weakness. And he's now burning, so that's good. Alright, everybody else here, you guys all need to pile onto this unicorn. You can flank him. Can you stun him? 66%. Not willing to risk that just yet. You... 95% against him. That's worth doing. Very good. Okay, that helps a lot. I think we can get out of this with just having lost the 1 unit. You move down here. You... Where can you go to get a good % chance to hit that unicorn? Nowhere. You can never get a good chance to hit the unicorn. So we'll move you up this way instead, probably. But first, let's get you around behind, charging in here. Alright, that's good. That'll work. The Warg is a bit of an issue. Our Sunderer here. Actually, you're going to take some damage. So let me see. Do I want to do... How do I want to do this? First and most important, I want to get a unit on him. So, we'll do that. Then, we're going to get you up here on him as well. That should effectively eliminate that Floral Stinger as much of a threat. You can now... Do I need to really heal anything? Doesn't look like it. If I move you to here, oh, you don't ever have a good chance. Okay, I'm going to heal you just because I only had a 50% chance of hitting that Warg. Okay, now you can do good work against him. Suffer the retaliation, but it's not a big deal because of your temporary hit points. Okay, now our morale is high. That's good. You can move to here and you're at 90% against that Floral Stinger. Okay. There is a retaliation that is going to happen against that unicorn. There's a retaliation here as well. You've already gone. You've already gone. You can move here. No, where do I want to move you to? I want to move you here and shoot at him. Okay. Defender, you can't get in there. Sunder, you're blocked. So let me move the defender out of the way. If I move you to here, do you have any chance to hit? 50%. I'm going to try it. Try not to hit your own units. Missed. Okay. Well, sometimes that's going to happen. Let's go ahead and accept the retaliation here. And then you maybe can finish him off here. All right. And then you start heading up this way. Next unit, you head up this way. Next unit, you head up this way. I could cast a spell. I don't think I'm going to at this point because that Floral Stinger is not going to last too much longer. Okay. Took a tiny little bit of damage, but it's alright. This is a major accomplishment because we're going to wipe out this infestation. Go ahead and finish him off. Alright. We lost one Fury. Oh no, that was the Houndmaster. Oh well. Okay. Well, we got 48 gold, 48 production. Good enough. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff here. Okay, so we got food. Arachnus Shield. This is a tier 4. Very nice. Okay. That'll be good for somebody. A Wind Rager. Okay, we'll take that. He's a tier 2 unit. And Frostproof Boots gives us frost resistance. Open hero screen. Okay. You've already got this. Let's go ahead and give you the Frostproof Boots instead. You did not gain a level. Interesting. Let me just change this to everything. Okay, so that's all we've got. Confirm. Do any of our heroes use one-handed weapons? I don't think any of them do. We'll figure out a use for the shield somewhere down the road. Vine Prison. I wonder if they have changed this since the old days, because this used to be incredibly effective. They don't deal damage, but they have a chance of inflicting immobilized on enemies. And more importantly, the enemies tended to get distracted and attack them. Poison arrows, though, I think that's probably what I really want here. Okay. Message received. You're angering me. I'm warning you, if you keep going like this, I will see an end to your reign right here. He doesn't like us because we're evil and because we are a threat. Fair enough. I can't really argue with any of that. We did produce something here. What did we produce? That's the Wind Rager jet that we just got. We just produced a warrior. Okay. All right, and so the important thing is he did not invade our territory. He's invading Korheim. Korheim, who I asked to go up here and attack this pirate cove, and instead moved his armies, you know, who knows where, but we'll give him another turn or two. Maybe he can defend himself. If he can't, he deserves whatever happens to him. You, my friend, you can stay there. Okay, this is good. Having wiped out that infestation, that's very, very nice. We're going to go ahead and move everybody back into the territory here, our own territory. I assume that Marauder Guard is going to come down and attack us, but we have enough units here that are in pretty good shape. I think we could win that fight. He's got two tier 4 units in it, but no unicorns, so hopefully we can survive that without losing any. Let's go ahead and keep you guys. Again, you're all in our territory. That's all we need. You're just the scout. Let's get you headed down here. He hasn't declared war on us yet. Let's get you in here. Let's get Magnaford here, now building. We have a little bit more money. Let's go ahead and do another warrior. And then maybe I'll do a Houndmaster after that. But I definitely want 2 warriors in this army at least. Maybe even 3. Although actually that Wind Rager can suffice as a frontline meleeer. So okay, there we go. That's a big accomplishment. If that was where I was going to build the outpost, I only ended up doing it 1 tile away. So not that big of a deal. I do want to get up to 200 and turn that outpost into a city. But okay, pretty soon we're going to have war against Hambinger, no doubt. There's an awful lot of NPC Marauder Guard inside his borders down here. But it looks pretty clear that that Hambinger is going to be the first Goody Two-Shoes faction to go to war with us and hopefully experience the insidiousness of Ratscuttle Pontificus's invasion. So we're going to go ahead and leave it there. I think it's good to be back into this game again. I will certainly start doing this much more often. Don't know quite how often, but I'm going to try to do it maybe a couple times a week. So we'll see how that goes. Anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.